Hello, everyone. Let's see. Something has happened with. Okay, there go Facebook. Hello, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're gonna give people time to come in. Glory to God. I'm gonna give them some more time. All right. I want to welcome everyone to Wellness Wednesday. Who do we have in the building? Hi, Renata. How are you? We have Miss Renata. Hi, Hunty. Hunty. Want to welcome. Want to ask for more people to come on in because we're getting ready to go in and just have a good time. Let me know where you are calling, where you are watching from. I'm telling you, I'm excited about what this show is going to do today because we have a young lady that is so intelligent, so articulate, and she's really, hey, Shelton, what's up, fam? She's here to help us turn an idea into a business. If you're anything like me, it is not easy when it comes down to having your ideas and writing out your ideas and doing your ideas. So we just want to bring this person in and have a good show. But first, let's I still want to give more people time to come in. So give me a couple of everybody. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We're all about health care. And what I love about this show is we are dealing with the totality, mind, body, and spirit. I have a great friend with me today. He's a very busy man, so I'm so thankful. He's a newlywed, so you know he's busy. Hi, Kennedy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your secret? You just wake up like this? Basically, right. So, Coach Mel, are you there?
I'm here.
You looking beautiful, honey.
Thank you. So are you. How's everybody doing?
Everybody is good, and I believe everybody in the world is good as well. It is so good to see you. I was just mentioning that we've been friends probably, if not 7 years, close to 7 years. If you have, I love to promote your business, so just shoot me a DM. Say, I got my business that I want to promote, and I'll be glad to bring you on.
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I am good, man. So to those who missed us last week, introduce yourself to us and tell us how are you in relation to helping people that suffer with domestic violence. Yeah. So, like I said, I am Eunice. This is Wellness Wednesday. God gave this to me a couple of years ago when I was talking to the Lord about total wholeness. And the Lord was showing me how He desired, it's not just us, He wants more for us than we want for ourselves. So He desired that we are made whole in every area of our lives, body, soul, mind, and your spirit. So when God gave me this show, I was like, okay, Lord. And He just said Wellness Wednesday, which is like all around. And I just love to promote small businesses. I love to learn. I love to hear about things. So I just want to invite you now to Wellness Wednesday. So we still want to give some more people time to come. For those who are already on here, make sure you share this video because we're getting ready to share some things that you might have heard once, but I'm telling you, when you hear it now, you're going to be so like, wow. As Karima and I was talking pre-show, I was like, hold on, I want to say some of this because I know I don't want the energy to drop. And I'm like, oh, she was like, we still gonna have it. We still gonna have that energy. So we have a good show lined up for you. We wanna, like I said, bring Karima on. She's with Treasure You Inc. and she's just gonna teach us and talk to us about how to set goals, realistic goals, simple planning. She has a complete breakdown, but it's going to be high form, but it's going to be so educational and just so well needed. And then we also have towards the end, we have Ask Eunice. So with Ask Eunice, you can ask me anything. I don't declare and decree that I am a licensed uh, counselor, but I do have an opinion, and I don't mind sharing my opinion. So this person asked, "How do I feel about couples attending separate churches?" So we're going to answer that. But first, coming up is world news. So first thing first, I didn't have a chance to, because I missed 2 weeks, so I didn't have a chance to openly on behalf of Wellness Wednesday to say, rest well, Queen. Our prayers, our thoughts go out to the family of the Braxtons. As you all know, Tracy had esophageal cancer, and she passed away at the age of 50. So we want to keep her children, her grandchild children, and the sisters, the parents, all those she held near and dear to her heart. We want to keep them in prayer, as well as LaShawn Pace. I didn't have a chance to also show my condolences um, on behalf of the show to the families and the friends of LaShawn Pace and Tracy Braxton Westwell. This was hard to watch. I don't know if I don't know if anyone was watching this, but Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was nominated to the High Supreme Court, had to go through a confirmation. Well, she haven't been confirmed. She had to go through an interview process or whatever they call it by the senators, the Republicans and the Democrats, and they are going to approve or sign off on her. And after that, hopefully, prayerfully, she will be confirmed, and she will be the first Black woman to be nominated to as Supreme Court. One of the things that got me is they drilled this lady for 15 hours. The Republican Party was so not the whole party, let me take that back. The majority of the Republican Party was so rude and dismissive. They wasn't letting her answer her questions. I mean, and Ted Cruz, oh my God, I was just disgusted by him when he asked the House chair, he asked him, "Are you scared of her? Are you going to let her answer my question?" Why would you say, "Are you scared of her?" That just goes to that stereotype of Black women being aggressive and oh, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I know it was very, very hard to watch. Hi, Tanya. And I would give it to her. She held her composure. She kept it together. She wiped a few tears when Senator Cory Booker was talking to her because he was so encouraging, and I loved it. I loved it. I'm just gonna keep her up in prayer. I pray to God that when she does make it, that's what we believe in. She will be aligned with how he wants her to rule in that seat. Okay, so I don't want to stay on this too long because it's too much of a topic, and I want to hurry up and bring my guest in. But WWE SmackDown, we all know what happened. I'm just gonna say my piece on this. Will is a broken man, and my concern is initially you laughed. Now, of course, yes, when he saw Jada not laughing, he got more serious. But if even if Jada was laughing, Will, it's a hurtful thing for a woman to lose her hair. So I'm not quite sure why you chuckled at the beginning and then took action at the end. And we all know that they went through some publicly humiliating conversations about her being with a young boy, an entanglement. She said he wasn't good in Will wasn't good in bed. One time she made a joke saying bad marriage for life. Will just boohoo crying, and I think he just played it off during those times. So I feel this is deeper than what we're seeing. I feel that it's more to the story. Chris was wrong and Will was wrong. I saw someone on Facebook post and I agree with them. Will have slapped Chris Farrell. Would he have done that to a white comedian? So why we got two black men going at it? Well, not going at it, but he showing a public disrespect. And I didn't like it. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't like that at all. On both ends. I didn't like Will doing that to him. He had an abusive childhood. I can get it. I can understand that. But you would think that because he had an abusive childhood, he would have learned from that abusive childhood. So, like I said, I think it's deeper. I think it's some things like Renata said, it's coming from his childhood. I think that sometimes when a man can't show his manhood at that time, they find another time to do it. And what I mean is, with Jada publicly humiliating him about his sex, maybe this was the time he was able to show I am a man. Pop, I don't know. We're gonna keep all that lifted up, and like Gary the T said, we're gonna put that on the prayer list right there. Okay, so I'm getting excited. We're about to bring my special guest on, my VIP. She's in the studio. She's in the house. So right after this message, we're going to hear none other than our Treasure You Inc.
Hey, Treasure Gems. It is your girl, Karima Davis, the creator of Treasure You Inc. If you have not grabbed your 2022 Vision Book Planner, you need to grab it. Like, what are you waiting for? We are 3 months into the year, and you got goals, girl, and these planners must go. And you know for sure, Treasure You Inc., our planners are going to not only hold you accountable, but help you focus on those different areas of your life. Also, check out this next post that gives 4 top reasons.
So if you anything like me, you have so many journals. I have so many journals, and all I do is write, and then I put the journal to the side because I come out the gate strong, and then I end up not strong. So let's bring our guest in. Miss Karima, are you there?
I am here.
Yay. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I am great. You look beautiful.
Thank you. You too, Queen.
Thank you, Queen. I was on your website and I love your vision statement. I think it's your vision statement or your mission statement. It says planning and journaling tools that inspire women to prioritize mindfulness, self-care, and a well-life balance while pursuing their purpose and accomplishing their goals. You can't beat that.
Yes.
So tell me, how did Treasure You start?
Well, my original thought of launching my business was actually to fund my nonprofit, Bosom Incorporated. I got tired of waiting around for funding. And so I just wanted to create a door for myself, an opportunity for myself to, pour into my nonprofit. And my nonprofit actually advocates the growth and development of women and young girls dealing with life challenges. And we basically empower them and talk about self-awareness. And our form of self-awareness in my nonprofit, it talks about mental and physical wellness, financial planning, because mainly in low income areas, because there's not a lot of financial literacy in those areas.
Right.
And teen and adult domestic violence. So that was my original reason for creating Treasure You Inc. But then the pandemic hit. So when the pandemic hit and then we had all these social injustices going on, it was just so much on me. So I went into like a deep depression.
Wow.
And it caused mental and physical health issues with me.
Wow.
And so I just imagine like, wow, there are so many other women that may be battling this. Yeah. And I wanted to create tangible tools that will help these women to come out of the negative headspace and just to empower them to push into their purpose. Because if the pandemic didn't teach us anything, is that life is going to happen and we just
Come
got to
on.
take the punches. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it. Well, I want to get right into it. So, what if, like me, before the show, I counted, Karima, I got about 15 notebooks, and I will start out strong, XYZ, 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 and then I fizz out. So I want you to go into your 4 steps. Tell me, how can me, and I believe this Carly says she has so many journals. Tell me, what's the difference in all these blank journals that I have and your vision planner, and how your vision planner can help me stay on track?
Well, first and foremost, let me lay out some receipts for y'all, okay?
Come
Because
on.
what makes me the expert is experience, okay? I'm a mom, a 9-to-5er, and a business and a nonprofit owner. So basically, with these steps that I'm going to provide, I was able to start my business and sell out a product during a pandemic. I was able to overcome pandemic depression. I was able to, even back in 2018 when I was planning, I was able to have a baby, even despite of the health issues of PCOS. And I also discovered my identity outside of being a mom.
Come on now.
These are receipts, y'all. I gotta lay them out first,
Lay them receipts.
So these steps are so universal, no matter what stage of your life that you're in, whether you're single, a mom, 9-to-5, or whatever. These are so essential. And I guarantee if you use these steps, you will be able to push past your purpose, manifest your goals, whether they be fitness, health, whatever you're trying to do right now in your life. If you use these 4 steps, I guarantee you are going to get results.
Yes.
So let's go into the first step. So the first step, y'all know I had to write it down because, the first step is, sorry, look, I'm pulling it up here, y'all. Because
Take your time.
I like to talk, so I gotta write it down to stay on track. The first step is building a mindfulness routine or even therapy. And we have to have these emotional and mental toolboxes in place. We have to. If we do not have them, we're going to feel inadequate. We are going to feel burnt out. You have to have these you have to be strategic and have these things in place to help you with these challenges, because like I said, life is going to happen. To give you some examples that really helped me was prayer and doing affirmations, and not just any type of affirmations like I am beautiful, I am strong. I literally had to speak life into those negative situations and create affirmations around what you're dealing with. Every affirmation doesn't work for every person.
Right.
Also, self-care, and there are many forms of self-care, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be going to the spa, doing that self-care. It could be just going into reflection and taking some time to yourself. And of course, you can do that through journaling or fitness. Fitness is an outlet. So you have to have those mindfulness steps in place before you even try to pursue any type of goals. Okay, because we see these celebrities, they have money, they look successful. And we're like, wow, why they going crazy? Because they're not investing in their mental health.
Right.
We have to invest in our mental health. That has to be at the forefront of our minds so that we can be successful.
So our first step, and if I can employ somebody for 5 minutes to be my secretary, the first step is to invest into is mindfulness. We want to get our minds, our thoughts aligned, and with that, she included self-care, therapy, different type of things. So the first step is mindfulness.
Yes, find you a routine that works for you. And then the second step, because once we have that established, it's just creating short-term goals. I always encourage short-term goals and break it up into 1 to 3 month increments. even 6 months, but I prefer month to month planning because anything can transpire throughout the month and you don't want to get to a point where you feel unaccomplished. When
Right.
you're doing it month to month, you can start at any time. And how do you do that? You need tools, girl. You need to get you a planner,
Yes.
preferably Treasure You Ink planner, or get you a notebook or a journal. You have to decompress and dump those thoughts out and write them down. You have to.
Good.
And
Okay.
what's going to help you plan simply is create realistic goals. What can I do within my means right now with the resources and tools that I have? That's creating realistic goals so that you don't feel so inadequate or unaccomplished. So
So
that
we're gonna use me as an example because sometimes people's like, okay, she's saying short term goals, but I don't necessarily know what short term goals is. So we'll use me as an example. I want to lose about 40 pounds. So maybe my short term goal would be I want to lose 10 pounds and then ease up to that 40 pounds.
yes, yes.
Okay. I want to save $10,000. Short term would be at the end of this month, I'll save $500.
Exactly.
Okay.
And like you said with the example with the weight loss, say if you haven't been in the gym in a very long time, don't be going in no gym trying to work out for 2 hours and you exhausted and you don't feel like you did anything. Start within your means. I can do 5 minutes. I know I can do 5. I can do 10 minutes. Start with those short-term goals, and as you see, it'll start building healthy habits. And then before you know it, you're like, okay, I can do 30 minutes now. And now you're into a routine because you're creating realistic goals.
And
And
does your journal have a space for the short term goals?
it actually does. And I'm glad you mentioned fitness because I'm gonna show y'all mine. So what I love about our planner when it comes to fitness, I have a weight tracker in here. And I know a lot of women like, I don't want to get on no scale. This weight tracker, we don't like the scale, right? But this weight tracker is month to month, and I always encourage visuals, before and after pictures.
Yeah.
So you really can kind of go in between. Like you can say, okay, well, I gained 2 pounds, but then you look down at your before and after pictures, and you're like, well, wait a minute, I done got a little butt back there. Hold on, wait a minute, or wait a minute, I got some results. Visuals are a must when it comes to planning because you can't always play the numbers game. So we do have a section in there which is simply just tracking your weight every week. Weigh yourself once a week, and then also your before and after pictures. You have 1 month on this side, and then a month later on the next side.
Okay.
And then also a fitness schedule, like you said, creating short-term goals. What I do is I put the time that I'm working out and how long I want to work out. So you can pretty much customize it any way you want to, but it's keeping it simple. There's no chest measurements, no thighs, nothing like that. We just want visuals. We want to see that we getting the results.
Yeah.
Whether it be through numbers or through those pictures. So that basically falls under creating those short-term goals. Visuals are a must. If you can't see it, then how do you expect it to manifest? You gotta cut them pictures out and visualize that thing. That's why it's called a vision.
I love it. I love it. Okay, what's 3? I love it.
Step 3 is a support system. So support system, it can be a therapist, it can be a life coach, but it has to be someone that you can trust that will hold you accountable to help you grow along your journey. Gotcha. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person who sees your vision, but they support what you're doing to better yourself.
Well, we got to say that again. So it just because you know how we say, I'm gonna lose 40 pounds. In the back of your mind, that girl ain't gonna do it. But if you think you gonna do it,
right. You say you gonna do it, friend. I got you, friend. You can do it, girl. Well, I messed up this month. It's okay. Next month, you got it.
I love
it. To the drawing board. That's right.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Yes, and someone you can trust with your vision because your vision is precious. You can't be trusting everybody with your vision.
That's right.
So that is so important to have a community around you, a support system, even if it's just one person that's going to help you along your journey.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
And business wise, I would say a business consultant. that will help you to meet you where you are. Business consultants, I feel like they meet you where you are and they can kind of guide you through the process when you're trying to create a business or a nonprofit, anything along those endeavors, a business
Yes.
consultant.
And I'm gonna plug Rochelle Mason. She's awesome as a business consultant.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. And what's 4?
4 is give yourself grace. Now, I know we hear that a lot. What is that? Giving yourself grace is trusting the process and showing up for yourself. And what helps me is I ask myself this question: how do I measure success?
Ooh.
The way that I measure success is I create a plan, I execute it to the best of my knowledge and ability. I'm happy with the results while being open for improvement. If you look at things like that, you won't be focused on what everyone else is doing. You'll just be tunnel vision. How
Yeah.
do you measure success and stick with that?
I love that because our pastor said that yesterday. In his previous church, he said he had 2,500. And he was looking at success as I want the balcony and the floor filled. And because the balcony isn't filled, he didn't see the success. And so his dad said, how many members did you have at your previous church? He said 2,500. How many do the floor sit at your current church? He said 5,000. That's success.
Right. That's 5,000 lives that you have an opportunity to impact. And I will even give an example. When I first started my business, I had so many products that I wanted to push out. But it's not about pushing so many products out. It's about the impact and it's about getting a return on your vision.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, ask yourself, how do you measure success? You can have a business with 20 products and they're not selling, or the business is sinking. Or you can have a business with 2 products
and it's booming
that well.
Yeah.
You sell out of your products. And that's exactly what I did last year.
Very good. I love it. Didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm keeping all this up because I need it. I told Karima, if nobody else is blessed by this, you get ready to bless me because I know that I'm going to be transparent. I am very inconsistent. I will start out strong in January. No, let me bring it even more closer home. I start out strong on Sunday morning after I heard the word.
Right.
I got you, Jesus. I got you, Jesus. And Monday morning, I'll be trying to sleep in and I don't accomplish anything. So I don't know if I'm about to cut into your notes, but what would you tell somebody who do start out strong and fizz out? Is there a pattern as far as the year? You know, we talking in January. Is there a pattern where people typically tends to fall off?
Well, usually most people lose the momentum like between mid-February and May.
Wow.
And we're just getting started. That's not even half the year, you know. So really just using those steps that I gave is going to keep you focused. It's going to keep you on track. And getting that planner, getting a journal, it is a journey, you know, and it's a journey that you have to embrace. But you have to write these things down. You have to be strategic. No one likes to plan, but you have to plan. If you want to get things done, you got to plan. It might not go as you plan, but at least you have some type of system in place that's going to hold you accountable. That's the whole purpose of planning.
Gotcha. I love it. Well, tell me, what is the difference, or is there a difference in people with their vision board on the wall and what we're holding in our hand? Is there a difference? Or if it is, what is the difference?
There is a difference with vision boards. They're great, but they're just that though, for visual effect. But what we have to get beyond that vision board. So when we're getting beyond that vision board, now that's when the real work starts. Now we have to do those calls to action and hold ourselves accountable. How are we going to strategically plan to get to where we want to be? And what I love about my planner, it helps you to create those calls to action. You have a to-do list. You have a monthly calendar. It basically is pulling you back into reflection and holding you accountable. And your planner, you can take it with you.
Yeah.
You can take your vision board with you. You're gonna
Hold
see
on.
that vision board up there December, January, and you're gonna look at it when you come home, and that's gonna be pretty much it.
That's gonna be pretty much it.
I have nothing against vision boards, but that is the purpose of why I created this planner, because I have so many notebooks. I have had so many vision boards, and they were of no effect to me. Like, we have to have some type of accountability tool in place for us, and the best thing for that is a planner. Not any type of planner, but something that a simple planner that's gonna push you to have those calls to action to actually get some things done, not just putting cute stickers in there.
You got the bright lights, you got the yellow, the pink, and all that.
You sitting there with a cute planner and ain't getting nothing done. Now, don't get me wrong, you can put stickers in my planner, but it's to help you be strategic. Like, I don't have any stickers in my planner right now. I have pictures, I have notes, I have all that good stuff in there. I don't just want you to have a cute planner. I want you to use this planner as a tool to actually help you get things done.
And you will be able to get things done. Now, I ordered the 2022 Treasure You Vision Book Planner. And I was like, okay, I see an exclusive offer. I said, is she sure I get all this? So tell me what all I got for what I ordered.
So with the exclusive offer we're doing right now, you get your planner, which is your vision book. All of the vision books include a gem pen. The gem pen has an engraving on it that says "Embrace the Journey," and it comes in 6 multicolors. You also get a scented candle. It's a special scented candle from a candle line company called True North. I'm partnered with them. You get a microfiber towel wrap to put on your head. You get some graphic thigh-high socks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So you get about
that's a lot. And within the journal, like you say, you have the affirmations, you have the weekly planner, the monthly planner. She even have an annual planner in there, and you have the goals. So if you have this idea, and I'm speaking to the business owners now or the entrepreneurs, if you have an idea that you want to see manifest, once you input everything she's telling you, and it's so simple and easy to follow, you're going to see that thing come to pass, because now you have structured yourself. And we know that the Bible tells us, write the vision and make it plain so that anybody that see it can run it. Tanya, you're jumping ahead of me. I was going to ask, what is the website? You're jumping ahead of me.
Tanya is ready. Tanya, like, I need this planner in my life today. Let me get that website.
Oh gosh. What is the website?
The website is treasureyou2.com. So treasureyou2.com.
Okay, cool. Treasureyou.
And here's a picture of the planner, Tanya, so you can see what you get. You know, we not just posting links and you can't see what you getting. So this is the picture of the planner. You see, she got her business on here.
And I know you do have a I pulled your, is that your email? Did I pull it?
Yes, you can email customer support at treasureinc20.com if you have any questions. We also have an IG and a Facebook page, which is Treasure You Inc. So you can DM or inbox me there as well if you have any questions.
Perfect. Now I'm going to open up for anyone that want to ask a question to Karima while we have her. I know I'm running over, so thank you everybody for staying on. She's here. Let's pull on her. You know, I done was transparent with her. So if anyone have any questions, please feel free. Also, I am going to so I'm going to buy the journal that I bought, and I want to share it with somebody. But I want someone that is an entrepreneur that thank you, Tangela. See, that's my admin right there.
She on it.
She got that thing. I love it. I'm gonna leave it up. So I want someone who you're an entrepreneur, but you feel stuck. You know what God is calling you to do. You know what you have inside of you. You don't know how to get it out, and you feel like this journal will be that for you. I want to bless you with a journal. I want you to DM me with your idea, not if you don't want to share it, but just, tell me a basic of it so I can pray over it. And then I want to bless you with a journal, and you have to share the video. So that's 3 call to action buttons. If you're an entrepreneur and you feel stuck, you know what God calling you to do, but you just don't have it to do, I want you to share the video, and I want to pray over your vision. All right, Karima. So I thank you so much. I know she's very busy. She's getting ready to go out of the country. So, she's young. She's a business owner, and I'm proud of you. I am so.
Thank you.
I love seeing young, beautiful Black women handling their business. And what I love about you is you're not trying to hoard the knowledge. You don't mind sharing it, and the way you share it is so easy to understand. So, do you have any speaking? Like, do you speak or do you travel?
No, I don't do speaking engagements outside of my social media platform.
Okay.
So on my Instagram, my personal and my business Instagram, I'm always just trying to, inspire and encourage other women like myself, to get things done. We have so many gurus out here that's selling false hope to people, and we need to get some stuff done. And if we're investing our time, energy, and money in people and places, we need to make sure we're getting a return on that.
That's right. I think one of the things that I love is I am a practical person. I'm spiritual. I teach the word, but I love when somebody show me practical. You want to do A, B, C, and you will see D. That's the way I learn. So I love you, babe. I know we're going to stay in touch. We're going to do this thing. And thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And I know you're going to be a friend of the show. So I see myself bringing you back real soon.
Yes. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank you everyone who tuned in. Have a great evening. Love you more.
Thank you. Oh, Lord, that was such a blessing, everybody. So real quick, we got a question about should couples attend 2 different churches? So we coming right back with Ask Eunice. So I got a DM saying, Dear Eunice, my husband and I do not agree with the church that we are currently attending. I feel God is leading me elsewhere, and I decided to leave. Do you think it is a good idea for the husband and wife to go on to attend 2 different services, 2 different churches, when one do not feel like they're growing spiritually? Okay, so first and foremost, like I always say, I am not a certified life coach. I am a certified life coach. I am not a licensed counselor or a therapist. So I just provide my opinion. There are several things that you said that stuck out to me. You said that your husband and you had a disagreement about where you were. So the first thing I want to ask is, did you take this disagreement to prayer, fasting, and godly counsel before you made the decision to leave that church? Because you want to make sure you're not making a rash decision because of what happened. Then I want to also ask, are you sure God did not call you to that church? When God called you to this church, and God, thank you, Karima. If God called you to that church, you best to believe that you're going to hit some walls. All right, Renata ordered hers. I gotta let Karima know that. And Renata has a good we're gonna bring her on too, because she has an awesome testimony. So you want to make sure that if you're called to that church, that this is not the enemy moving you away from the church because of a disagreement. There is no perfect church. You will get mad in church. You will have problems in church. So that should not have happened if that argument is what pushed you away. You should only have left if the Holy Spirit said, I am moving you to another ministry. Now, as far as your husband staying there and you leaving and you feeling like you wasn't growing, I would say definitely take this to a marriage therapy, because you're no longer 2 flesh but 1. So I just don't agree with the husband and wife separating for any reason. because that gives the enemy a loophole to possibly try to come into the marriage. And we don't want no cracks, no hidden cracks, no nothing. So so that's my opinion. Take it to the Lord in prayer, seek godly counsel, and as much as you possibly can, stay to that church and ask God to give your husband the vision to leave. I love you guys so much. Sorry for going over by 10 minutes. I will see you next week in the next video. God bless.